Okay, breathe, think.
Hi there, Thea.
Hi, oh my gosh.
So this dish possibly stood between you and winning MasterChef
That's
Canada.
right,
You got
100%.
that close
I
to
did.
it.
Crispy pork belly with the pork tamale ball. It's like staring into my ugly past.
The tamale bowl was a little bit undercooked and was just a tad on the dry side.
It was heartbreaking, but you know what? Everything happens for a reason. And, you know, I'm just gonna fight the good fight, as they say. I feel like I totally deserved to win last time, so I wanna just blow the judges' minds and blow everyone out of the water.
Tell me how you're going to reinvent this dish of yours.
I definitely wanted to do pork, but I just don't think I have enough time. So I'm just gonna render down some pork fat, and then I'm gonna do a crispy skin chicken, but I'm gonna baste it in the bacon fat to give it kind of like a bacony pork flavor.
I look forward to tasting it.
Thank you.
Good luck, and
Thanks.
welcome back.
Thank you. We got a good char on that.
10 minutes. You only have 10 more minutes.
Stop wasting time.
The hell? What on earth? The crucial part about my dish is I need to make sure that my chicken isn't overcooked. This is honestly the worst. My chicken is not cooking properly. What the heck's going on? It has to be perfect, or I'll be sent home. And if I didn't come back to lose. Why is this chicken not cooked? It doesn't make any sense. It's so close. Oh no, that's why it's not working. My oven isn't even set to the right temperature. Dang it. Only way I can recover from this is to crank the heat, and I'm gonna have to sacrifice an uneven cook because I can't serve raw chicken. That's super frustrating.
Thea, you're next.
I made crispy chicken basted in pork fat and then a roasted chili sauce.
Presentation-wise, wow. Good acidity in there.
Thank you, Chef.
And I tell you, that balances that smokiness in the chili. The chicken, not so great, but you got some things right on this plate. You made a great sauce, but that is not an excuse for dry chicken.
Okay, let's do this thing.
This is true craftsmanship. To be a sashimi chef, this is not just about speed. This is about precision and quality.
You know, not simple.
I actually spent some time in a local fish market in Halifax, filleting fish by the dozens. So I have to follow my instincts.
Each of these home cooks is really concentrating on removing that first fillet. They want to make sure that there's no flesh left on the bone.
Touching the knife in the bone, meat between the...
I just gotta cut through this bone. Medic.
Thea has already cut herself.
That's not a great start.
5 minutes have passed. You have 10 more minutes left to get those razor precision slices.
Beautiful cuts.
It's very difficult to get those paper-thin, translucent slices of sashimi.
Yes, it's all in one smooth action.
1 minute, only 1 more minute. Get it on the plate.
Now it's just trying to make it look prettier.
Wow, Jeremy's already plated.
And Andrew, too.
Wow.
He has lots of confidence.
I'm so nervous about time that plating skills go out the window for me. My fingers are shaking.
30 seconds left. Come on. I want to see perfect replication.
Hope it's good enough.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Wow.
Looking at my dish, I just feel like it's a little bit sloppy. I know my chances for making up onto the gallery for this challenge are pretty slim.
Hi, chefs.
A little bit jagged here.
Yes,
Barry, chef.
it's nice.
A little tighter.
Look how thin that is.
Very, very beautiful.
Thank you, Chef.
Thea,
It's the first time.
First time, yeah.
It is very nice.
And the following cooks also earn a spot in the gallery. May,
Wow, good job, babe.
Andrew,
Wow, good job, Andrew.
Thea,
You four can head to the gallery.
Way to go, way to go.
Thank you, chef.
Let's go. Push.
Get it done.
This is incredible. They went from team members to rivals.
And let's remember, both of these home cooks were finalists in their very own seasons. So they are no stranger to pressure, intensity, and getting the job done.
They're back to win, and it all comes down to this challenge.
Holy moly, these are hard to crush.
Don't spend too long on that, Thea.
Come on, crush.
She needs to move on to something else.
The first step in this challenge has to be prepping your filet seasoned with black and white peppercorns and a touch of salt. And then getting your tenderloin cooking.
That steak needs to be medium rare in the center.
The steaks are going to take almost the whole amount of time in order to cook and then rest, so I got that out of the way right away.
I've noticed a very critical difference. Jeremy only put one piece of meat in the pan. Thea has two for backup. That's a smart move that Thea made.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't think that's a good strategy because if you have too much in the pan, you're not going to get the right heat.
Come on, guys. Come on.
10 more minutes left for two of the best beef dish you're ever going to make.
Freaking hope so.
I just can't believe one of them is going home.
I know.
These cooks have to balance two different dishes constantly. They've got the steak in the pan. They've been preparing their steak tartare. Now, the steak tartare, it is so essential to have the perfect seasoning. Freshness from the capers and gherkins, a little acidity. The mustard adds another depth of flavor, and not too much of it, otherwise it becomes too wet.
I love beef tenderloin. I cook it a lot at home. My husband's from Texas. Everyone knows him as Texan. So obviously he loves steak. I'm doing it for him. So much is riding on the steak and tartare.
Doing awesome, Thea. Thanks.
5 minutes! Only 5 more minutes left! Come on, guys.
Let's go. Push.
Thea's taken both her steaks out. Now she's letting them relax.
Stay focused, Jeremy.
Oh, look at that. Wow. She is deglazing the pan right now with brandy. That's the foundation to the sauce.
Oh, yeah. Coming back for more.
Oh, this is crazy.
Oh, feels like my cream just went. I think my sauce split.
This sauce is very volatile. If the pan is too hot, it will split very quickly.
Shit. This is not what I need right now. So I immediately take it off the heat. I add more cream and I mix very quickly. If I don't get this sauce fixed, I am basically walking out those doors.
Jeremy's sauce, it looks like it's broke, right?
It broke, yeah.
It broke.
I look away for 10 seconds and the sauce split. There's not much time left. I have to try to save this.
They are both neck and neck right now. This is going to come down to the finest of details.
1 minute. You only have 1 more minute left. Come on. Get it on the plate.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
One of you will stay, the other one will go. Don't forget every detail.
Make sure everything's on there. Make
Get
it look
everything
nice.
on the plate.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Good job, you guys.
Hi there, Thea.
Hi, Chef Michael.
You happy with the outcome?
I am very happy with the outcome, Chef.
We asked for the perfect medium rare. Do you feel you've cooked this to the perfect medium rare?
I mean, I'm hoping so. I couldn't leave it on the pan any longer, so. Oh my gosh.
I think it's leaning ever so slightly to the rare side of medium rare.
Okay.
Seasoned really well. It's exactly the way a steak au poivre should be. Not overpowering, but enough to complement it. The sauce has that lush richness to it. Really nice job.
Thank you, Chef.
So, Thea, what I'm looking for in a beautiful tartare, I want to see that the meat is seasoned with all of the different garnishes, the chives, the parsley, the gherkins. I quite like the taste. A lot of punchy flavors happening there, good control of all the garnishes, really well seasoned.
Thank you, Chef. I don't even know how many of these I'm gonna need. I have to make the onion the star of 3 whole dishes. 3 is really difficult, but there are so many variations of onions. Rosemary. So I'm going to cook with them all.
It's gonna be nuts.
Oh, so much onion.
Hi there, Thea.
Hi, Chef Michael.
Tell me how you are going to take this onion, elevate it so it really shines.
I'm going to do a play on a French onion soup with dumplings and an onion broth. It's gonna be stuffed with caramelized onion and some cheese, and pork tenderloin with an onion and apple slaw. And then I'm doing a strip loin steak with a onion cream sauce and some charred onions.
Before I head on out, tell me, who is your biggest threat in this kitchen right now?
Andrew, probably.
Why is that?
He's been winning a lot of stuff, so he's the one I need to beat.
Do you think this onion could send you home?
I'm gonna say with confidence, hell no.
I like that confidence. Keep it up.
Okay. I don't know if this is gonna be done. I need to let it rest. My pork tenderloin is giving me some trouble. Okay. It's a little under, and if I don't get that pork to proper doneness, that could be the mistake that's cost you $100,000. Hopefully the judges like it medium rare.
1 minute. Come on, get in there. Get it on the plate. One more minute, last minute.
Don't cut your finger.
Get everything in there.
Make the humble shine.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
I'm so nervous. I think this is possibly the worst plating that I've presented all season.
I need water.
Thea, you're up next.
This is my ticket to the finale. This is my chance to get to where I was in season 4. I did a play on a French onion soup. Then I did a apple and onion pork with some mustard seed. And this is a steak dish with onion sauce and various versions of onion.
Let me try the sirloin of beef.
Yes,
with the multi-onions.
lots of onions in there.
Dish to me looks really attractive, and the steak beautifully cooked.
Thank you, chef.
At the end of the cook, were you glad by any chance that Andy gave you the onion?
Honestly, this was very, very challenging. More challenging than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I'm really nervous.
I love the flavors of the simple sauteed onions. The onion that was charred on the skin lacks just a little bit of seasoning. Then you have this classic onion sauce referred to as a sauce soubise. Beautiful and creamy, yet it displays the flavors of the onion in a different manner. This really is a great accompaniment to a steak.
Thank you.
Talk to me about this onions and pork dish.
I wanted to do some sweet, kind of caramelized apple and some brightness from fresh onion.
Do you think that you could have done something different with the onion application in this dish?
I was thinking about doing an onion foam.
Yeah, I mean, if you take away the onion ring,
Yeah.
you know, you just have some chopped onion here, which to me is not that inspiring, to be honest with you. Pork is perfectly cooked. What I'm struggling with this dish right now, Thea, is that you have 2 onion applications, but the onion flavors, they're very similar to me. I wish that there was more creativity behind the onion.
This is your take on a French onion soup with little wontons, eh? So, beautifully presented. You made your own wrap, right? You made your own dumpling wrap. Let's taste this. Perfectly cooked, perfect consistency. I love the caramelized onions. Overall, it's very comforting and a very, very good take on the simple onion. I got the onion.
Good. I really hope the judges saw the diversity in my cook, the techniques, and that I didn't take the easy route. This is messy. cut these into chunks. I'm doing the fourth course, and I'm making a ravioli doppie, which is a double stuffed pasta. I need to get my skirt steak braising in a pressure cooker right away because I need to cook that down.
Skirt steak takes time to cook. Why would you, with only an hour, create another obstacle for yourself?
I'm already off the start feeling super overwhelmed with how much stuff I need to do. I'm like really worried about time. Come on. Thank you. That sucker needs to go as high as freaking possible. The yolk pasta is so stiff. Holy hell, I'm making a mess. Oh, that's you smoking. I was worried it was my pressure cooker. I was panicked. Okay, just about there.
Something's burning. What is that?
Oh, damn.
What is going on here?
She's having problems with her pressure cooker.
Why?
Something's gone wrong.
Oh my God. My pressure cooker is spouting out everywhere, like all over the kitchen. This is such a mess. It's soaked everywhere. I'm in chaos. Everything that I touch is going wrong. Why did I do this to myself?
This is horrible.
A bad choice just gotten worse.
You okay, Thea?
Yeah. I know my mate is okay, but I need to clean this up. I need to keep going. It's a nightmare.
Don't lose focus, Thea. You got this. You got this.
It's a total mess.
So Thea has abandoned the pressure cooker, but skirt steak's best friend is a pressure cooker when you only have 60 minutes.
Oh, it's nice and tender. Oh, I'm just gonna chop it up then.
You know, Taya's off to a bit of a bad start, but we've seen her pull things together many times before. So hopefully she'll be able to get things back on track.
Stop. Okay, it's a little thick. Oh my God, this one still feels a little thick.
Thea right now is cutting it really close. She may be cooking herself out of this competition.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
She just needs to bear in mind she has the fourth course. Maybe just 3 agnolotti or even 2 per person with some other kind of garnish would be sufficient.
Okay. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. I'm trying to stay strong. I'm not feeling very good. I'm trying to take breaths, but I'm breathing really heavily, and I'm realizing that I'm pushing myself really far, and I am just trying to plow through it because I don't want to not have anything on the plate. When I said I wanted to be pushed, I didn't think I would be pushed this far. Medic, I realize I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna faint. And I immediately just fall to the ground.
Oh no.
I can't.
What is going on? Thea, are you okay? Concentrate on your breathing.
Thea, she is just crumbling right now, and I'm just so worried for her, and I hope she's okay.
Oh my God.
That's all that's happening. Concentrate on your breathing.
I'm down on the ground, and all I can think about is I want to finish this dish. I want to finish the cook.
You're so close right now. Don't give up.
I'm a fighter, and I never want to give up. Eventually, I'm able to stand and feeling better, and I just want to get in there and do the best I can.
Welcome back, Thea.
Oh, thank you.
Taya's got the all clear from the medic, and she's back at her station.
You do it, Thea. Thanks, May. It's not gonna be what I wanted, but hopefully I'll get something.
Thea has incredibly strong character. Muscling through and going back and cooking, it's absolutely incredible.
So that was unfortunate, but you know, the pressure in this competition is so intense that I think at times it can really get into your head, and that's what happened with Thea. It's good to see that she's back now. She looks like she's strong and refocused.
I am just trying to plow through it because I don't want to not have anything on the plate.
1 minute. 1 more minute left.
Let's go. Come on.
60 seconds.
You can do it, Thea. Come on, Thea. Get it in.
My hands are so shaky.
Everything's going according to plan. The colors on the plate are bright. I'm making this dish a showstopper. I'm using gold flake, and I'm not being shy with it. I want to transport all of the guests to a 3-star Michelin restaurant.
30 seconds. You have 30 seconds left. Come on. We want beautiful plates full of details. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
I'm very proud that I have something on the plate. I'm very proud that I didn't give up, and I am just super excited for our special guests to try out this dish.
Thea, you're up next for the 4th course.
Oh my gosh, I am so nervous about them trying my dish because of time and just everything that happened today. I was just lucky to get something on the plate. I feel so bad, sorry guys.
No, that's beautiful.
I am super nervous. So today I have a ravioli dopi, 2 raviolis together. One side has nudilla sausage with some braised skirt steak, and the other side has lemon ricotta. And then it was supposed to be with a reduction that got burnt, so I just did a quick beef reduction with that.
May, tell us your thoughts on Thea's dish.
It was a small bite, but I enjoyed it. The spiciness of the nduja was really nicely countered by the lemon ricotta, and the broth that's currently in here, I got a deep, rich beef flavor.
The presentation I actually really liked. I thought it was really beautiful. The ricotta was lovely. I found the sausage a little bit overpowering and a little bit salty for me.
There's some valid points, but I also feel like there's some not so valid points.
Christopher, how do you feel about having another pasta at this point of the menu?
I think our menu could have been planned a little bit better. We have had a lot of starchy courses coming up to this point.
May, in retrospect, do you wish that you'd been a little more flexible, maybe?
I think neither of us really wanted to relent. We just had that idea in our head. A protein really should have been a 4th course for sure.
From the total menu planning standpoint, I feel like we let down what our original concept was. However, I think the fact that there's even a dish in front of us is a testament to her strength as a cook and her never give up attitude, and that's incredibly admirable. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I have to agree with Andrew. I think the dish itself is really strong. The pasta is perfectly rolled out. The broth, I think it's rich and intense, maybe a bit too salty, but overall, there's nothing wrong with this dish.
Thank you.
Thea, you know, I really like the dish. And I'm not overcompensating because what happened. I think that in terms of presentation for a tasting menu, it's probably the most appropriate. It's pretty, it's simple, and it gets to the point. The fill, unfortunately, let you down a bit. I would not have picked skirt steak because it's very tough, it's very dry.
I tell you, it's a nice little dish. I think you could have had a little bit more of that braised beef in the bottom of that broth.
Yeah.
It came down to time and the challenges that you faced today.
Thank you. I got tomatillos and tortilla press. A tomatilla is like a tomato, but it's more sour. I am going to be making a deconstructed tostada, so it's almost like a tostada flipped upside down. I just love these Mexican flavors. I grew up with them. My family always ate Latin American food. Using my tortilla press to make tortillas. Then I add my halibut and my tomatillos I'm roasting down so I can make a beautiful green sauce. All the flavors are there.
Thea, please bring your dish to the podium.
I chose the tortilla press and the tomatillos, and my dish is a toma tostada inversion.
Well, I have to tell you, you really captured the essence of modern Mexican cuisine so beautifully. I'm curious to see what it tastes like, though.
Fingers crossed.
This is really sensational. The tostada is so beautiful, very crispy, very light. Halibut ceviche, lots of zing. Only fault, there's not enough of it. Citrus, salt, really well executed.
Thank you. I am making my plate on spaghetti and meatballs with whipped ricotta. I remember coming home from school and there'd be a spaghetti and meatballs on the stovetop and you could just smell it in the house. It's just this like little hug in your belly. So I'm doing a agnolotti in brodo. I'm stuffing my agnolotti with ground meat, even though it's not meat, and tofu, ricotta, and then the tomato broth. I'm super confident in this because I cook a lot of vegetarian and vegan at home. So yeah, I'm super pumped. I'm gonna freaking kill it, man.
Hi there, Thea.
Hi.
So I can see you're going savory by the looks of things.
I am. I'm gonna go Italian.
I believe in the last season, you had won an opportunity to have a recipe published by Jamie Oliver.
I I did, yeah.
Is that on your mind right now
It
with
is
the
on my
opportunity?
mind.
I've never had anything like that. Good job, girl.
Thank you.
Well, look, I think it sounds like you have a perfect plan in mind. Hopefully you'll be able to pull it all off.
100%.
Good luck with that.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Taya.
So cool. It looks like meat. I would love to have my dish published with Basil because it's such another stepping stone towards my food goal. I do recipe development for a lot of big brands. I have my blog, Tasty, and I do private dinners. It's so gratifying to have people say that they tried your dish and it tasted good. Usually with stuffed pasta, you use egg to create a bit more structure, but I can't use eggs. I start filling up my pasta, doing my little folds, little pillows. It definitely doesn't have the structure as egg yolk pasta, but they are stuffed. I get them in the water. I look up at the clock and I'm like, oh my gosh.
20 minutes! You only have 20 minutes left! Taya, please bring up your dish for tasting.
My favorite comfort food is pasta. So I did stuffed agnolotti with a tomato brodo. The stuffing is ground meat and ricotta, plant-based style.
All those flavors work really well together. That basil just pops in your mouth. Your agnolotti is ethereal, it's light, and you had no eggs. Very, very difficult to achieve, and you did it.
Thank you, Chef.
Hi, Taya. Nice to see you smiling.
Yeah.
I want to see how generous you were with the filling. Look at that. You couldn't have stuffed more in there if you tried. Nice and savory. Texture-wise, it is soft. It has a wonderful creamy finish to it. Keep it up.
Thank you. All of these ingredients are so interesting.
These are not ingredients you're gonna find in most people's grocery carts. These are a little bit unusual, and they do take a tremendous amount of skill and understanding in order to master them. And it takes a very important word, creativity.
Very interesting. I don't even know if you can eat it. I don't even know like what half these ingredients are. Okay, so maybe we're gonna scratch that idea. These things are spiky.
Hey, Thea.
Hi.
I'm gonna take a lot of stuff on the go here, so tell me what's going on.
I am making salmon with sweet potato puree, and I've got some cactus salsa. I'm choosing the salmon for my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law lives in Houston, Texas, and she came up to Vancouver Island, and she is obsessed now with salmon. Same thing with my husband. He's from Texas. We got engaged. Everything was going great, but last year he suffered a pretty serious stroke. It was very scary. He was in intensive care for a long time. He couldn't speak, he couldn't move. We didn't even know if he was gonna get out of it. When he came to, he just said, I hope you know I can hear you, even though I can't talk. He said, I don't want you to be with me. I don't want to get married to you. You have so many hopes and dreams for the future, and I just don't want to be that person that bogs you down. And I was like, you're being stupid. Clearly, I'm going to marry you. He's just such a believer in me. He ended up having a full recovery, but it was a really difficult time. It makes it a hard decision for me to come back to MasterChef Canada because I miss him. But I have the strength to do this because I have his support. I need to push hard. Got a lot of work to do.
Stop! Stop! Stop the cook!
What is going on? Why are we stopping the clock? We're in the middle of a cook.
Here comes the twist.
What are you gonna add to this challenge now?
Lord knows what it's gonna be this time.
None of the challenges are gonna be easy or straightforward. There's gonna be a twist.
Oh my God, I can't have another mystery box within a mystery box.
Come on up here and grab a box.
This is insane. We have so many other ingredients. I don't know what they're gonna throw at us.
Open your boxes now.
Okay.
Yes!
What is this? We have 4 more ingredients for you. Okay.
Your choices are callus caviar, a sustainable cod roe spread, Senap Grove, organic whole grain mustard, chocolate mork, sustainable dark chocolate, silt lingon, organic lingonberry preserves.
It's obvious now that the more pressure we put on these home cooks, the better the results.
You know, the antidote to fear is knowledge. And as they gain knowledge, well, it's getting tougher and tougher for us to throw challenges at them that's going to stumble them.
Just trying to like temper the chocolate so it doesn't melt all over the place. I just took it off and I'm gonna add a little bit more chocolate, and once it stops melting, then that means it's tempered, and then I can add my crickets in. Tempering chocolate is a huge time waster. You have to pay attention to it, and I'm getting behind on all my other components. Am I gonna have enough time? I don't know, but I don't wanna play it safe, so this is what I gotta do.
Thea is using the chocolate mork to cover her crickets.
That's risky.
If it pays off, though, it's going to be delicious.
We're making some chocolate crickets. At least they're dead now. That burnish. The plating is super important to me. I really want to make sure that it tells a story. Walking through these trails in the forest where there's stumps and growth and things are overgrown and the crickets are around the stump. This is not a clean situation. So I'm trying to work that in my brain onto the plate.
Thea, you're up next.
I did a pan-seared salmon, tempura squash blossoms, some puffed wild rice, sweet potato puree, and I dipped the crickets in the chocolate. It's kind of like the mud in a forest. You know, you got little bugs in the mud.
I think this plate looks terrific. It's certainly restaurant quality plating. It looks inviting. It looks colorful. And what was the cook you're hoping for on this beautiful piece of salmon?
I'm hoping for a medium rare.
Is that what I'm going to see here, Thea?
I sure hope so.
Well, let's see.
If I overcooked this salmon, I'm basically buying my one-way ticket out this door.
Look at that. That is as close to medium rare as I think you could have gotten it. That salmon tastes as if it was just pulled out of the ocean. It is so fresh, so clean, and so natural. That sweet potato sauce, it makes the perfect backfill for a salmon dish like this because it adds that next layer of sort of creamy mouthfeel. It's a cook that shows incredible promise.
Thank you.
I've never had chocolate-covered crickets on salmon. I would never combine chocolate and salmon, but I'm glad you did. It's a really great balance. It's unexpected. The one thing I have to comment on is the fish, I believe, is under-seasoned. You could use a little more sea salt. Definitely not perfect, but bold.
Thank you. I really need to win one, or like get top 3 or something. I'm hoping that this dish will do that.
Thea, you're the next pick.
I'm choosing David's lemon curd parfait from season 2. I feel like everything's coming full circle. David and I are both from Vancouver, and we've met at an event, and he told me to apply, and here I am for the second time. Isn't that so crazy? I got David George's lemon curd parfait with blackberries. So I'm gonna do a lemon gel with a chamomile panna cotta and a lemon cake, and then I'm also going to do a blackberry sorbet. David George's dessert reminds me so much of BC summers. We have blackberry bushes that grow like weeds, and we pick them. Those are the flavors I really enjoy. Oh my gosh. Glad I didn't wear my good shoes today. I have a million things on the go. I am definitely not the best multitasker when it comes to this sort of stuff.
Hello, Thea.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? So you're doing a take on David George's lemon parfait, right?
Yes. I'm doing a chamomile panna cotta with a lemon curd, a lemon cake, and a blackberry sorbet, and a graham cracker crumble.
I love a good, fresh, lemony dessert.
Oh my gosh, me too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what are you doing for the twist?
The twist, I'm going to do a lemon sorbet, and I'm going to splash it with a little bit of limoncello.
I love the addition of the alcohol. I think that'll add, and it'll help it stay nice and soft.
Yes.
Just not too much, because alcohol doesn't freeze that great.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna just have a little splash underneath, so it won't set otherwise, I don't think.
It almost sounds like a shooter.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun, right? Yeah.
Good luck with it, and
Thank
keep
you.
an eye on the clock.
Thank you.
20 minutes! You only have 20 more minutes.
Sugar. I need some more lemon. David had a lot of lemon, so I'm making a lemon sponge cake. And let me tell you, I typically follow a recipe. I don't have a recipe, so I am making sponge cake off the top of my head. Oh my God, this doesn't work. Way too fine. There we go. Wasting time. I need to just trust my gut. I mix up all my ingredients. I'm ready to throw this in the oven. Fingers crossed that it cooks, because you never know with baking.
Thea, please bring up your dish and palate cleanser.
I'm feeling really good about this dish. Fingers crossed. I made a chamomile panna cotta with lemon sponge, meringue, and blackberry sorbet. And then my palate cleanser is super tart lemon sorbet and a limoncello-soaked sponge and some basil.
You know, Thea, I love limoncello. Never had it in the sponge before. Wow, that is very tart.
Yeah.
That's extremely tart, but I like it because it really stimulates your palate. And the limoncello basically smooths it.
Thank you, Chef.
And you were inspired by David's lemon curd parfait.
I was.
It's an interesting presentation. I think it's quite pleasant. It's something that says, hey, let's dig in. I like it. I like that combination. I love the nice, smooth texture on the panna cotta. I love the crunch from the honey cracker. I think it could use a little bit more acidity. Very well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Thea, it's a delightful presentation. Blackberries and lemons go together so well. Great flavors, great texture, especially from the dried honey. The lemon is there, but very subtle, just with a hint of that chamomile. The panna cotta, I think it's just a little on the firmer side, maybe just a little less gelatine.
I agree.
Otherwise, it represents BC and is a lovely nod to David George.
Thank you so much.
Now we've got a message for you, Thea.
Hi, Thea. Mom here. Oh my God, this is crazy. We are so incredibly proud of you. I could actually just cry. Oh my God. We know that you've got this. We love you so much. And we wish you all the luck in the whole wide world. Hugs.
Thea, I'm sorry to not be there with you today. I know you've got a lot on your mind as this journey reaches its finish line, but I'm proud of you. And I love you, not just because you're standing in the MasterChef kitchen, but for all the hard work that you've put in to actually arrive at this moment. Cook from your heart to show them who you are. You've got this. I love you.
So, Thea, the last time we met Colin, he was your fiancé. When did you get married?
We got married in October, and then pandemic happened, and of course, he's from the States, and being separated, when I go home, I'm not with him. It's been really hard for us. So I know he loves me, and I'm just really excited to be reunited with him. Some beautiful artichokes.
I'm rooting for my girl, Thea. She has been putting out some banging dishes this year.
Definitely getting some of these.
And she's just grown so much as a person and in the kitchen.
Some chilies here.
Right now, what's blowing my mind is there's 3 people. So much talent on one stage. Battle Royale.
Keep it organized.
All right, deep breathing, everybody. Deep breaths.
There's no pressure more intense than a finale like this.
Look up sugar.
3 hours solid, relentless.
My menu brings back memories on Vancouver Island with my husband and Mexican flavors from my childhood. It's very near and dear to my heart.
We've never had a 3-way race, and these 3 competitors have very unique approaches to cuisine.
Thea has a reputation for great flavors, great plating. She loves to stick to Mexican flavors, and she does them exceptionally well.
So hot in this jacket. I'm doing a snapper crudo with crispy skin, and then I'm doing a whey cucumber foam and a compressed cucumber with lime. Snapper is something that is very common on Vancouver Island. And as a child, I used to go fishing all the time with my dad, and we used to go to the marina and eat fish tacos. So this is kind of like a super elevated version of a fish taco. Okay, deep breaths.
Cooking is not just a physical act, it's a mental act. There's so much pressure, especially when the stakes are so high.
I'm 100% worried about the balancing of flavors. I want a pronounced cucumber flavor, but allow the fish to shine.
Take a look at Thea. She is using the Miele vacuum pack drawer.
I've put in lime juice and extra cucumber juice, and then it will compress all into the cucumber. So it's like extra juicy.
And that has infused them with flavor.
So cool. Lots of cucumber. Oh my gosh, okay, stay calm. Snapper is a very delicate fish.
Oh, she's torching it.
I'm crisping up the skin, but keeping the base raw. Just need to be a bit more. You just have to be really careful not to overcook it.
She's got some bro torch on crudo. It's pretty and it's effective.
Stay calm.
1 minute! You only have 1 more minute left. 1 more minute. Come on, guys. The final minute. Going. Final minute. 1 more minute. Come on, push it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Servers are coming to pick your appetizers now.
The next dish up for tasting is Thea's. A red snapper crudo with a buttermilk whey foam, masa tuile, and compressed cucumbers.
You know, I like the presentation a lot. I think the foam is perfectly executed. I like the cucumbers, the way they're just these little wafers. And I like the way she charred the top of the skin. That was a really nice little finish to the dish.
I find the flavors to be a lot more subtle. There's a little punch from the jalapeno pepper, but for me, it is lacking just a little bit of simple sea salt.
I love the way that the acidity, the chili is coming in from oils, in foams. The flavors are coming in different directions. Good concept, love the presentation. Hey, it's innovative.
Loop through.
Come on, Thea, push.
This is the most time-consuming thing on the planet. My main is a sous vide venison loin with a poblano mole and a pepita verde, which is sunflower seeds and a ton of herbs. I need to trust my venison because I really want them to look like beautiful medallions.
She's added so many tricks to her bag since her previous season. It's great to see.
Thea just browned her venison. Now she's putting it into the vacuum pack bag.
So it's basically swimming in butter to get that flavor, that fat that it needs, and it's to die for.
These Miele vacuum sealing bags are perfect for sous vide cooking.
They preserve flavor, texture, and color.
And then I have to make the sauces. There's a lot to do. I'm working on my mole poblano, maybe just a hint more salt. I'm a little stressed out right now. The poblano mole is supposed to have a smoky flavor, but you need sweetness and acid. So it's a lot of tasting and balancing as you go. Need some garlic. It's a challenge. Oh my goodness.
5 minutes! Entree up in 5 minutes!
Keep going, you got it!
Come on, guys.
It's all right.
There it is. Whew. I was worried about it.
Oh, Thea's plating.
I'm pushing as hard as I can.
There's a lot of ambitious cooking happening right now. They really need to hustle.
I need to let the venison cook to the very last second.
1 more minute, last minute! Get it on the plate!
Gotta see if these are done.
Come on, you guys! Push, push! You got it, Andy, last time!
Get it all down!
Come on. Good job!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Next up is Thea's entree, a venison tenderloin with roasted turnips, pepita verde, and a poblano mole.
I like the presentation. It is very modern, beautiful colors. I think it's very clean, it's very direct. I like the 2 sauces. It is captivating the way she plated this dish.
I find the venison underdone in the center. but it is very moist and has great natural flavor. The mole, it is big and bold, but balanced. It has the acidity there. And then the salsa verde is so much more subtle and creamy, and as a counterpoint to it, I love the balance game that she's playing here.
You know, you can serve venison rare, but rare venison is very, very strong. And the sauce has to compensate it with something fruity and sweet. This combination do not justify the cook on the venison.
1, 2, 1. I just wish I remember how many eggs I just cracked.
Thea, how are you?
Oh, gosh, yeah, good.
So tell me, Thea, what is your strong finish?
When I went to Mexico with my husband, they served these amazing hibiscus margaritas that were rimmed with chili. So I'm doing a play on that. There's a coriander sponge cake that's on the bottom. There's a macerated tequila lime melon, a hibiscus panna cotta, and then there's a habanero ice cream.
Amazing. And where does the tequila come in?
In the macerated melons on the side of the bowl.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you. This dessert could be the difference between $100,000. This is the time I have to be perfect. Cake, cake, cake. I have my ice cream, I throw it in the freezer, and I work on my panna cotta. I'm infusing cream and milk and sugar with hibiscus leaves and turning this beautiful purple color. Then I add gelatin and put it in the fridge to set.
15 minutes left! Only 15 minutes left!
I've got my sponge here, I've got my sago here, I've got my meringue in the oven.
Come on, you guys.
This is crazy.
Come on, Thea.
I'm going as fast as I can. Once I get this done, I'm gonna focus on my ice cream. It's gonna be busy. Come on, you guys, keep it going.
Come on, guys.
We got 10 minutes left.
Minutes to go, guys.
My ice cream is the biggest thing in my dessert that I am worried about. Oh my God, this is not easy to do. I am trying to get these perfect shaped canals done. Me, not so good at this. And my ice cream is being very fussy. Why did I decide to do a canal? 1 minute is too hard, the next minute is too soft. Okay, my ice cream is having a hard time. Where is Thea? The ice cream is so important. I've crawled my way to the top again. I hate this. And it would be devastating to lose because of this ice cream. This ice cream's gonna be the death of me. Oh my gosh, like seriously. This is the time you have to be able to improvise if it's not perfect, to make it perfect. I continue to try my hardest. The only way I can get it perfect is if I throw the ice cream in the blast chiller and then out again, and I keep doing this over and over and doing as many as I can so I can pick the best ones when it's time to go. That's all I'm gonna do.
1 minute, your last minute in this kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness!
That's the most insane thing I've ever seen.
Looking good.
That looks so
real good.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's up!
I am proud of myself. I feel like I really showed myself on these plates, and I wouldn't change a thing.
Thea, please describe your dessert.
You have a hibiscus margarita in dessert form. There's a coriander sponge, a hibiscus panna cotta, a habanero ice cream, and then some macerated tequila lime melon, just for some fruit.
I am amazed at your presentation. There's just simple geometry, a bit of square, a canal, round, and spheres. I'm really excited to sink my expensive teeth into this.
This is one of those desserts that stops the conversation. The hibiscus panna cotta, not only does it have this really beautiful hibiscus flavor, I love the texture. It's chewy, it's really satisfying. And then you go into the ice cream, which has chili in it. That just pops in your mouth. The cake with the coriander and the melons. It just takes so much imagination to create this, Thea.
This is a fiesta in the bowl and a fiesta in your mouth. It's a great little dessert. You know, my tip to you would be, when you do a compressed fruit like this, you have a little bit of the extra liquid in the vacuum pack. I want to see that juice in the bottom of the bowl because I believe it would add another level of moisture to the sponge and just tie everything together.
Thank you, Chef.